Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Bry Guy, and welcome to the Idiocracy. Today, we will be taking a look at my British Man of War. As you can see, it's an absolutely massive ship. 2 gun decks and a 3-story captain's cabin. The name of this beautiful, beautiful ship is the MC Insanity. MC stands for Minecraft, if you were wondering. Now you're probably wondering, why is it called the MC Insanity? I shall tell you! It took me about an entire day to build the Jolly Robber here. It took me about 5 hours to do the Insanity. 5 hours? 12 hours. 12 hours? 5 hours. And add on to that, after I finished it, I instantly began work on the Insanity. I went a little bit insane. So first thing we have here is a skylight for the conference room, and then the captain's room itself has 2 skylights. And I used the Arcasa wood here. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but nah. Yeah, Arcasa wood as the rope, and then I have 4 big torches here. Moving down, we have the ship's helm. Again, it's just a placeholder wheel until I get a mod, which will allow me to move the ship, which will be awesome, because this is a really cool ship. Now the captain's cabin has 4 entrances here. Here we have the flag. Now due to the name, I tried to make the flag as crazy as possible. I don't know if it's 100%, but I may change this at a later date. Next we have a nice big massive conference table where the captain, his first and second mates can discuss what they're going to be doing for the day. In the captain's room, we have a crafting table, furnace, jukebox, storage for records, don't have any in there right now, and a nice big desk where all his paperwork can go. Over here, he has a nice big closet for all his uniforms he'll most likely have. And then on this side, his bed. Has its own private area here. Pretty nice. And then he has 2 private balconies, just in case the view on this side isn't that great. You can simply go over onto the other side. And then here are the 2 skylights. Moving along down these staircases, we come to the first officer's quarters. So as you can see, not as separated out as the captain's cabin, but he still has a desk, storage, furnace, crafting table, some books, and his bed. And that is mirrored onto that side, and the same with this cabin. Not only does it have all the same stuff, but it's mirrored onto that side. Moving down one more flight, we come to the second officer's quarters. As you can see, there's quite few more second officers here. So the second officers here have all the same stuff, just a little bit more cramped. Light, bed, books, chest, furnace, crafting table. All a little bit differently arrayed in each room, but that's mirrored onto that side. And then this last one is just kind of a stretched out area. So this guy can kind of pace back and forth and think about what he's doing. we'll go up. There's a flight of stairs to get down into the first and second officers' quarters on each side of the ship, plus a quick exit for them to get out of the ship if necessary. Now we have here, we see a crane for the loading and unloading of cargo, plus 4 big cargo hatches here. And then we have the docking exits. There are 3 docking exits on each side. One there, and one way down there, right where my crosshairs is when I jump. Next we have the lifeboats. Now if we go up the mast here, we have an area where you can get off and go work on the sails if need be, and then access to the crane controls. Now if we go up one more, we don't have any crane, but we do have, access to the sails. And up the last one, we get the crow's nest here. Now, the crow's nest is a little obstructed, but this is technically the highest point you can get on the ship without climbing up the mast to the flag. Again, not grand, but it gets the job done. Now, moving even further forward, we get the kitchen. Exit, kitchen entrance. This has a system here. So you come in, cafeteria style, you'll grab whatever you want from the chefs handing it out, and then you can go and exit and go eat your meal wherever you please. And there's a little bit of seating here, kind of first come first serve. And at the very front here we just have this kind of little balcony. You could have a spotter saying rocks off the starboard bow, and that can be relayed to the helmsman, and the helmsman can steer the ship to port. And there's another entrance onto it on that side. And up here we just have a deck where the crew can hang out if needed. And there's that third docking port here. So if we come down here, we don't hit, but we find the longboats. Now this ship has 4 longboats. Now they have a nice tarp here to help protect them from the rain. And you can see that one's prepared to be unloaded, so the tarp's off to the side. And that one's already being unloaded by that crane up there. Now if we go back here, we find the storage. Now as you can see, there's a lots and lots of chests here. And the cargo hatches actually open up into the cargo hold, which is pretty nice. And if we go to the other side here, we have the holding cells. Now there are 2 holding cells. One there, and they're all, both holding cells are in one giant cell as an extra layer of protection. Now if we come out here, we find ourselves at the nose of the ship. So you can go climb out here to go work on the nose sail and bring it in if you need to. See, there's the balcony for the spotters. And now we shall go down into the bowels of the ship again. So first thing we have are kind of a first class-ish crew quarters. So you have four guys, each guy has his own storage. You can see out there into the out a porthole. It's a little nicer. Torch for light. Now, there are worse crew quarters than this, and you'll see those in a moment. But all these rooms are pretty much the same, except for these ones just don't have a window, because you'd just be seeing into the other guy's room, and that'd be creepy. As you can see, pretty much all the same. The only one that's really different is in the other direction. Now a nice thing about this is I don't have any torches in the hallways because so much light comes out from the doors that I don't have to have any torches. So here, in the special room here, you only have 2 guys. So instead of having, sleep with 3 other strangers, you only have to sleep with 1 other stranger. Now, we are going to go down here to the first gun deck. Now you can see here are the worst crew quarters here. And it's just, basically bunk beds strung along. I could fit more in here, but as you can see, there's just enough room for another set on each side. I don't really feel like putting those in because it does take quite a bit of time to put these in. And also, the cannons. Now, kind of a disadvantage this ship has is each cannon needs 1 guy to fire it. Or, I mean, you could have, 1 guy firing both cannons, but, I mean, that'd be kind of a pain in the butt to, have to go flicking both levers. And then, you have to take the ammo out, and for both cannons, it's probably be a little easier to have just 1 guy manning these. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the first gun deck. And it's pretty much the same down on the second gun deck. Bunk beds, single man cannons. Overall, yeah, cannons, beds. That's pretty much all there is down here. Like I said, I could cram even more down here. So yeah, there's a lot of guys that need to go on this ship, or could go on this ship. It's raining. Well, I think that is it, guys, for... Yeah, that will be it for the MC Insanity Man-O-War. Thanks for watching, and I will see you, yes, you, in the next video. Goodbye.